So this is part 2 of the mature makeup look. Now we're going to go on to contour. We've done the whole face, so we've done the foundation and we've done the highlight, the eyeliner, and we've done any concealing that we need to do as well. So now we're going to go in with some contour, and I just have the Be Perfect swirl stick. There it is there, and it's just in shade Swirl. So I'm just going to go in and we're going to just go, how the best way to contour is, so you find the cheekbone, you can put your finger on the cheekbone, and then you go slightly on the cheekbone and under. So you're kind of just contouring the face, and you're always going upwards. For more mature skin, you always need to be bringing everything up. Like when I done the concealer, I was going up and an up angle. Now I'm going up again, and I'm just slightly, so her cheekbone is here. So I am half on the cheekbone and I'm just half underneath the cheekbone. And then we're just patting that in an upwards motion all the time. You want to be keeping lifting it up to the temple all the time, and that's going to give that lovely sculpted, sharp jawline. So next now we're going to contour on the nose. The best way to contour the nose if you want to slim in the nose, so you go down the side and you don't start right here and go down. You can start halfway, just contour a little bit on the side, and then the same on the other side. So you just contour the two sides of the nose, and then right here at the tip, so you're nearly doing like a U shape. Now also, as you get a little bit older, you notice that hair gets a little bit more puffy. So what you can do with the contour is you can just very lightly now tap here, and the same on the other side. You just tap it, because what contour does is it pushes everything back. So if you want to bring something forward, you use highlighter. So you would use highlighter on the cheekbones because you want the cheekbones to come forward. You want here and here, you want that to recede back, so it gives this more not a puffy effect. And on the nose, then the two bulbs of the nose, as you mature, they always get a little bit more bulb like. So you want to contour them back, and then you want to do some highlighter down the centre of the nose because you want to bring that forward. So then that's going to make you have a slimmer effect of a nose because you're bringing the sides back and the front forward. Now we're just going to go across the top of the forehead. Sharon has quite a small forehead, so she does not need a lot of contouring going across. So we're just going to do a slight little bit, just for the sun-kissed look, just around the hairline. Now you don't contour here as you mature, because you want to keep that nice and bright and light, so it's lifted. You don't want it to all just blur into one. So you can see the contour comes to here, and then here's nice and light, and then you can see the sculpt on the cheek. So that's what you want to keep. You don't want any harsh lines, but you also need to see the light and shade of a contour to give that nice sculpted look. And then we're just going to go under the chin. Now you don't bring it right the way down, you just go right underneath the chin where you can feel like your chin bone going around, and you just contour all the way nice, just lightly right up to the back of the ear, and that will give a more sculpted chin. So it will make hair look much more snatched, and it will just give that nice sharp chin line. So now to set where we've just contoured, I'm just going to go in with Sculpted by Amy bronzer. It's not too heavy, it's a nice shade, it's medium shade. So it's a nice shade, and you just tap it on and then tap it off the excess. You don't want anything to cake on mature skin, so you always tap off the excess. And what I'm going to do is just lightly tap where I put on the cream contour, because you need to set it, but you definitely don't want to cake it. So you just lightly tap, just so you're taking any of the sheen away. And then the same on the nose, just lightly at each side, and then the same underneath where you've just contoured. So anywhere you contour, you go in very, very light-handed with a fluffy brush, and just, I'm tapping so light. Sharon can feel there how light the tap is. You definitely don't want to go in and be tapping and pulling, because you're going to move all the makeup and all the work you've done. You're going to move all that. So it's just basically to get rid of any shine or stickiness. So next I'm going to go in with some a blusher, and it's the Bourjois rose colour blusher. So you're just going to tap that on. This is nicely pigmented, so you don't need so much of it. So you just tap it on again, tap off the excess. And normally you would say to the client, oh, smile, and you do the cheeks where they're smiling. But then again, as with mature skin, you wouldn't do that, because smile there for a minute, Sharon. You can see where she's smiling, okay, is there. Now unsmile, and you can see the shadow, it would drop down to there. So her cheeks will be blushed here, whereas you need the cheeks to be blushed up here. So again, you're faking the whole where the cheek line is. So with mature skin, you don't need to smile, you just kind of see where the cheek line would be, and you just tap along again and up to tap it off. Again, we're going up. It's not like before you just do blusher here on the rosier cheek. You bring it up all the time. Every product you're adding, you're going up, because that's all, again, giving the lifting effect, which is what we want. So now we're going to go into highlighter, and this is the highlighter I use. It's called Milani. It's absolutely gorgeous highlighter, and it also kind of doubles up nearly as a blush too, but it gives the most gorgeous sheen. So you just get a fluffy brush, a fan brush like this, and you tap it in, tap it off, and then where you're going to place it now is right on her cheekbone. So you can see Sharon has beautiful high cheekbones anyway. So we're going to start here on the cheekbone. We're just going to feather it up like this, and we're going to keep it on the cheekbone and make sure you're not coming down too far, because we don't want to drag anything down. So again, feathering it and up, all the time up. And you can see there the sheen that just will give such a beautiful sheen and lift, and it nearly gives a golden iridescent look. So it's really stunning. It's beautiful for a wedding, or if you're out in the sun, it just gives the most beautiful sheen. So also then we're just going to go down the bridge of the nose ever so slightly, and then we're just going to get the tip, and you just give it a little rub just on the tip, because that just picks up. Again, if you just move your head, you'll see how that just picks up everything. It's just stunning. So Sharon has powder brows already, so she doesn't need a whole lot done to the brows, but I'm going to use the Revolution palette. And you just get these little, I love these little sticks. So they're little brushes, tiny little tin brushes. You can get them off Shein or anywhere. And they're great for just doing, you know, if you want to do like little hair strokes effects, they do a perfect hair stroke. So you can just go along and just fill in the brow then with a lovely little hair stroke. So now we're going to go in with lipstick, and I'm just using Revolution lip liner. Now a good tip as well for mature skin when you're doing lip liner is you start in the middle, okay, and you work your way out. You can overline ever so slightly, okay, and you just go along the lip line, but you don't go right up to the corner. So you stop about here, because if you're going to the corner, if your mouth is anyway turned down, it's going to drag it down further. So if you stop here, and the same on the top when you're doing the lip liner, you start about here and you go up then to the Cupid's bow. You never bring the liner into the corner of the mouth. You always kind of creating that effect where you're stopping just before the corner of the mouth. So I've just applied MAC Velvet Teddy to Sharon's lips, and then we're just going to go on with a little bit of lip gloss, because it always gives the lips a more fuller effect if you have a little bit of sheen on the lip. So I'm just gone in there with the Maybelline Lifter Gloss. It's just a really nice neutral kind of a sheen to the lip. So now for the final touch, I'm just going to use Iconic London Setting Spray. This is beautiful. It's got a glow in it. So again, for mature skin, perfect. It just gives a lovely sheen to the face and a lovely glow. So you just spray this all over the face. Just close your eyes now and just spray it on, and it smells beautiful as well. And this just then will give a beautiful sheen. It will just melt all the powders in together. It'll melt all the makeup together, and your makeup is guaranteed to stay all night with this. So we'll be back in 2 minutes with Sharon's finished look. Okay, so this is Sharon's finished look now. You can see all the highlight lifting the cheeks and making the more youthful appearance. The highlight on the cheek really does give a lifted look, and also the eyes. If you have hooded eyes, I would definitely do this trick. Sharon's eyes are, after opening up, they're amazing, really big, beautiful, opened eyes now. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I'm happy to answer any of them. I think I answered most of the questions that I got asked in the tutorial about what's the best foundations and stuff to use. So that's the full look of Sharon. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Thanks very much.